Okay, so I just spent an hour and a half mixing and matching hot chocolate. The name of that chocolate gross powder stuff will be in the description and probably in the title of the video as well. So it's that, what was it? I had 70 to 90% left of this President's Choice, the Decadent hot chocolate chip thing, cookie flavor. President's Choice, extra rich hot chocolate. There's like, I don't know, 70, 90% of whatever in these smaller containers left of hot chocolate. I dumped those two in to this thing here. Let me see. Of this gross chocolate protein powdered crap that clumps up. It was about maybe about 97% left. Like I had like one or two scoops mixture, but really a whole shit ton of this. So it's mainly going to be a mixture of this, about 70% of that, a big container of that Nestle Nesquik, whatever that, that rabbit, and then that Nestle Carnation hot chocolate. About lots of that. So it's gonna be those three things mixed in with a little bit of this stuff mixed into it. I used like a spoon, wooden spoon, and this like giant container. Dumped it in there, mixed it around there, and then I started putting it into this container, and then refilling that empty Nestle Nesquik container. Mixing from that container, dump it in like say this, and then stir it around and mix, 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 mix. So an hour and a half of doing that stuff. It should be, no matter what I take, should taste the same from so top to bottom if I mixed it well enough. Let me get a scoop out. So I don't know how many scoops I'll need because the Nestle Carnation hot chocolate, I only need one of these scoops just to have a mild taste of hot chocolate, which tastes good. Another scoop to make it a richer taste. The other types I need more scoops, so let's just try it the one. And as for the stuff already on that's just shit stains around the cup. Well, no, it's hot chocolate, but from the previous bastardized version. This is the new and improved bastardized, well mixed version. Plus, it's got more Nesquik and Carnation hot chocolate in it. So how this will taste, I don't know. So I gotta mix this in, and then try one scoop what it tastes like, and then add another scoop for more richness, flavor. Hopefully, if there's enough Carnation in this, mixed well with the other stuff, where I only need one scoop, therefore less calories, right? So it's two scoops. That's one of the things with the Carnation hot chocolate, where it's two scoops, but well, it's more. I mean, one scoop, but it's more like was it 15 something I bought for that? It says it's got 68 servings times 28 grams. So I guess I don't know, 20 grams in that one cup. Like how much is this filled? How many grams is this? I don't know. So let's just say 68 cups of hot chocolate. I guess I could have versus the other types are cheaper, like that Nestle one, the Nesquik one. It was. I think it's also less. Well, what's the grams on those two? I think the Nestle Carnation one has more grams, anyways, or whatever of milligrams versus the Nesquik. But the Nesquik only cost 10 something, but I got it on sale for 9 something, so $1 off. While Nestle is 15 something, so you save $5. But if it's gonna take you twice as much as scoops as Nestle one, then maybe, or the Carnation one, then maybe it's just overall cheaper to have that more expensive hot chocolate versus the cheaper hot chocolate, right? But whatever. Good enough. It's me. I'm the guinea pig here. Doesn't look that flick. Kind of looks watery-ish, I guess. Doesn't that doesn't look like a dark rich colored. Kind of a Yeah, it's not a rich flavor. Before, when I had, at least it's not all foamy, because it wasn't that well mixed. Because it's all, I would just like shake it when I dumped in a bunch of those different hot chocolate flavors and stuff like that. So when you put in the container, just shaking it, because sometimes you get like a scoop of that and a scoop of the regular hot chocolate, and it's like this foamy. It's all foamy at the top. So I think I need 2 scoops. Didn't taste bad. It just wasn't a strong flavor either way. What will bastardize hot chocolate? I mean, my expectations, as long as it doesn't taste bad, it can, like, there's, I don't think this is going to be like crack hot chocolate where, oh yeah, I want to buy that gross powder hot chocolate and buy these types of powdered hot chocolate and try to mix them all together, experiment again. It's nothing I'm going to do ever again, even taste it good. I mean, it's not going to taste like, wow, I recommend everyone do it type of flavor, but it shouldn't taste, this is like more foamy now, but it shouldn't taste nasty either. Like there's lots of like, you can, winter time, maybe they got like this 75 cents or 50 cents or $1, depends on where you live and who's selling it. Like you just get this hot cup of hot chocolate in a foam, little styrofoam thing, which really hot. Hand, perhaps burn your hand, you need like gloves to hold it or something like that. You know it's made of water. Something like that. Something that could be okay. It depends on what type of brand they're using as well, but it could be tasting okay to, well, decent, mild, okay tasting. Some will taste better than others, or whatever I'm trying to say here. Alright, this should be good enough, right? Make sure there's any stuff on the bottom. Of course, there's a little chunky stuff, but that's fine. Whatever, I don't care. The excitement. Yeah, tastes good. Well, that chunky stuff was just like powdered. That wasn't mixed in. It wasn't like the clumpy stuff, because that powdered chocolate stuff is always makes it clumpy, and I haven't come across any of that clumpy stuff. But who knows? It could be at the bottom. Who knows? Yeah, doesn't taste bad. Tastes decent. So yeah, I think, yeah, I mentioned in a previous video how there's like, when you mix in the hot chocolate with that powdered stuff that likes to clump up, and you chew down on it, how it's like a sticky kind of sweet taste to it, versus if it's all by itself, it's just gonna be some clumpy, bland, gross taste. So I had a sweet taste there. But yeah, I feel I mixed it well enough where it's covering up the grossness of that. So yeah, I suppose I could do, I'll try again in the future, obviously, if 1 cup versus 2, try to cut down on calories so I can, whatever. But okay, I think that pretty much does that. So if you ever got some, well, if perhaps you've bought yourself one of those gross type of chocolate powders, perhaps the same brand I got that was 50% off, whatever, or anything else, and you've also got hot chocolate, you never thought about mixing and matching, but you never, threw it away, but you don't want to, no one else wants it, and you don't want to throw it away because it's a waste of money, but you just kind of put it away. There you go. You can try to mix and match. You could always just start off just a tiny bit, like less than a quarter of a cup, you know, whatever you regularly would have, say 1 or 2 scoops of hot chocolate, and then just like a teaspoon of the bad stuff, or you can try to go full and mix it all in together. But the way I see it is, something tastes bad, you say you have 2 amounts that are equal amount, 100 grams of bad and 100 grams of good, depending on how well you could mix them together. And if it's still, you can still kind of taste the bad, you may need to add 25 or 50 or 100 grams of some other type of hot chocolate that's good to make the badness go away. Anyways, thanks for watching this.